Hey y'all, I've been going down this Diddy rabbit hole and I came across an interesting story I want to share. I never heard of Erica Kennedy until today. I went looking into a story about Kim Porter and ended up coming across Kimora Lee Simmons and Erica Kennedy. So Kimora Lee Simmons and Erica Kennedy were BFFs. So was Kimora Lee Simmons and Kim Porter. Kimora Simmons and Kim Porter came up in the game together as models. They said that Kimora was crushed when she learned of Kim's passing. But we're here to talk about Erica Kennedy. You see, it says right here, Kennedy was the best friend of model and television personality Kimora Lee Simmons, serving as the maid of honor at her wedding to Russell Simmons, and she's the godmother to Kimora's kids. It says following her graduation, Kennedy started a career working as a publicist with various top fashion designers, including Tommy Hilfiger and Sean Combs. Erica Kennedy wrote this book called Bling. It was about a music mogul who started dating this really young girl and some other stuff that somebody wouldn't want to get out. Erica Kennedy's book was a New York Times bestseller.
Bling by Erica Kennedy. When 21-year-old Mimi travels from a small town in Ohio to New York for an audition with Lamont Jackson, head of the hottest hip-hop label in the business, she has no idea that her life is about to change overnight. But sometimes change has a price. And now, Bling.
Lamont sauntered into the grill room like he owned the place. "Mr. Jackson," the maitre d' greeted him warmly. "Mr. Green is waiting at your usual table." Lamont gifted him with a courteous half-smile. Their usual table was the best one in the Midtown Manhattan restaurant where the power players converged.
Erica ends up dead. Kennedy's cause of death has never been publicly announced. Here in essence, it says Erica Kennedy, what her passing teaches us. As of this writing, no official cause of death has been released. I just pulled this up and according to them, there's still no official cause of death released. So Kimora lost her best friend, Erica Kennedy, unexpectedly. Then she suddenly loses Kim Porter. This guy is Ed Winter. Ed Winter does high-profile autopsies, okay? Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Brittany Murphy, Corey Haim, Paul Walker. When Kim passed away, Kimora was like, nah. I'm not hearing that. This is my second best friend. Something funny. Kim Porter was supposedly said to have passed away from lobar pneumonia. I'ma just leave this here for y'all to read. Y'all can pause it if you want. So as you can see in that report, Kim Porter's death was ruled a homicide. It was ruled a homicide by Ed Winter. So because he said all that, he got fired. But would you look at that? So it says Jaguar Wright supposedly claimed that there was an autopsy done on Porter, which claimed that there was poison in Porter's body at the time of death. This allegedly meant that her death was ruled as a homicide. However, that autopsy supposedly disappeared. Ed Winter, who was a coroner to celebrities at the time, reportedly did the autopsy results for Porter, and he allegedly ruled it as a homicide. So they fired Ed Winter and replaced him with another coroner, and that coroner came back with she died of natural causes. So nobody knows what Erica Kennedy's official cause of death is. Crazy part is I didn't even know Kimora was the one that found Kim Porter. She lost both of her best friends. One that was directly involved with Diddy and one directly and kind of indirectly involved with him.
Some of those things come back to haunt you over time and stuff like that. So, I'm not really sure, but I've been through a lot. I've seen a lot. Again, like I'm sitting here with my kids in my house.
She posted this to her story: "As you sow, so shall you reap." I'm like, guess that's towards Diddy. And if you're wondering, well, why would I guess that? Because back in 2004, Sean Diddy Combs allegedly threatened to hit Kimora Lee Simmons.
So it looks like Diddy has landed himself in some pretty hot water because people are now coming out to speak their truth on his true nature, including Kimora Lee Simmons, who used to be best friends with Diddy's ex Kim Porter. So I'm hearing Kimora Lee brought some hard evidence to show how Diddy allegedly unalived Kim Porter because she was going to expose him for being a bad guy. And y'all, Kimora had a lot of tea to spill about Diddy, so let's break it down.
Ask yourself, why are these women, young women, not supportive or not really trying to hear that, or what have they gone through, what have they seen that they, you know, that has turned them off, or that has put a bad taste in their mouth. You know, we've seen a lot lately.
I mean, the worst we thought of Diddy was that he was a gay man on the down low who had affairs with younger men in the industry, and everyone was calling him fruity, and we thought that might have been the worst about him. I mean, there were reports that he had something to do with Tupac's murder, and he had allegedly put a hit out on Tupac because Tupac was about to expose him for being on the DL. But that was just speculation, and even though the police spoke to him regarding Tupac's murder, they let him go because there just wasn't enough evidence to pin anything on him.
Living our fucking best lives.
Best life.
The